This, as we were saying, it has been taking different shapes and sizes. The first Dikhu project proposal was during the 90s with 120 megawatt by CWC. And later on, early 2000s or so, it got changed to 140 megawatt by NIPCO, which was not accepted by the power department. And finally, this present one, the MOU was signed in 2009. So since that 2009, it's now the 15th year. We had two sessions. First session with the three apex student bodies of the three project area districts, that is Longling, Mon, and Mokokchung. So from Longling, we had the Home Students Conference. From Mon, we had the Konyak Students Union, and Mokokchung, we had the House Students Conference, and along with that, some of their subunits like Lang Bangkong Students Conference, Watching Area Students Conference, like that. Then the second session was with the Business Association of Nagas, BAN, along with the District Chamber of Commerce and Industry from Longling, Mon, and Mokokchung. So the gist of it was that as this project had been stalled for the last 14, 15 years, every time that we discuss with any person who would be, needed to be discussed with, the constant refrain or the constant feedback we would get was department needs to engage more. Department needs to discuss more. So we've been doing it for the last 15 years, but still then, that was always been told to us. So we've been holding meetings with the village councils, with individuals, with the discussions with district administration, and even as recently as last year, there was a consultative committee comprised of members from all the 15 villages of the project area. And also we've been engaged with the apex tribal bodies of these three tribes. So we've been doing as much as we could as far as the dissemination of information was concerned. We had printed the booklets and pamphlets. We have produced videos, and this has been shared very widely across different platforms in the social media. But still then, people wanted more and more exposures and meetings. So we decided, okay, the students, this project is for the future, for the youth, the economy. So we thought we'll engage with the students. We're so happy that they all came. And then we had a very positive interaction today. And then they said that they will go back and discuss with the stakeholders in their villages and try to present the factual position. Thereafter, the economy, the business been one of the affected because of shortage of power supply. Then we had the business association and the three chambers of commerce. So we also had a very good interaction, and they also have said that they are fully in support of it, and they will also try to work out their own action plan to, help sensitize and spread awareness for the project. And this is particularly critical because time is of essence. Unless we can get this project off the ground within the next few months, our deadline is March 2025, as given by the central government of India. And if these issues can be resolved by that time, I think it will face foreclosure. As unfortunate as it would be, that would be the situation that we'll be faced with.
If at all this project takes off, who will fund it? Will it be the center or stakeholders or the companies or firms?
Yeah, this we were talking about the agreement that was signed in 2009 between government of Nagaland and a private company called Mrs. Manu Energy Systems. So in the agreement, It is on 76-24 equity ratio, where 76% of the investment would be by the company and 24% would be by the state, to the state.
And what is the estimated area it's going to inundate, the total area of land? I believe that's where the problem is.
About 2,000 hectares, slightly above that, but just say about 2,000 hectares. And these are largely gorges, and earlier these were just zoomlands, and very little of it are actually commercial lanes. So I think the fear of resettlement or removing their livelihoods actually it's quite minuscule. It will not touch any village per se, if you mean the village boundaries. Absolutely not. Not a single village in terms of habitation, not a single extension, not a single plot will be affected like that. And in fact, the submergence is just by the riverbank side. At the most, where there's a steep course, it'll be maybe some 70, 80 meters or 100 meters from the existing river flow level. And where the land is a little bit more plain, it'll be maybe some 300 meters. And the villages are situated some 2-3 kilometers above this. So the fears are totally unfounded. And the rehabilitation and resettlement issues actually are not there at all because none of the habitations are been affected. There are battlefields on 2 villages, Niang and Kangjing. So these are the 2 villages which have some battlefields that are likely to be touched. Now, how many hectares of battlefields? We are not exactly sure because they have not allowed to do the actual survey. But from our Google Map studies, we have seen that there'll be, it's not much, maybe some 20, 25 families are dependent, are doing the thing, and then these are just small fields, which may not be sufficient for the year-round food from the produce of this. So maybe some 20, 25 families are doing the paddy field in one village and maybe another 20, 25 in the other. So it's not.
You see, as of now, the demand of Nagaland, peak demand of Nagaland is 180 megawatts. And Dikhu has the potential of producing 186 megawatts during peak monsoon. So from there, we can correlate the potential of the project.
Okay, one more thing.
Yeah, on that, let me just further supplement. The installed capacity is 186 megawatt. Fine. So we're not going to get that all the time. So during summer, maybe about 3-4 months, we may get that full capacity, 180 or even 185. But during winter, 5-6 months, we'll be getting only 40 to 50 megawatt. That's the firm power. So any hydropower, they will get only 1/3 of the capacity during winter, and that's for almost any hydro.
It will be once it starts, until the day that's formed, it will turn into a fishing industry.
Correct.
Okay. So who will have access for rights to that?
All the project area villages.
There will be no royalty, no tax.
No. It is their river. It is their land. It is their fish. We will draft EIA, Environmental Impact Assessment. The report is under preparation. Then, under that one, all these issues will be reported, and there will be public hearings. And in the public hearings, what kind of land, what size, which village owner, and what kind of plantation, paddy fields, or plantation or crop, all these things will be classified, and then including the land compensation cost. And after that, only whatever environmental effects, if any, what are the steps to mitigate that will have to be specified. And only after doing that, it will be submitted to the Ministry of Environment and Forests. And only after they are satisfied with the mitigation, they'll give the clearance for the project. Now, that's one part. After having said that, personally, I would argue that the coal-based thermal power generation is much more environmentally undesirable. But because of lack of electricity, there's a lot of coal-based power generation that is going on. Then not only coal, but even fuel-based, oil, all this power-based generation, including nuclear, are not desirable, but because of the necessity of electricity, people are doing it. And relatively, hydroelectricity is one of the cleanest energy and renewable. And we talk about solar, wind, fine. But solar means what? Nighttime comes, it's zero. And it's very expensive to store. Wind, Nagaland doesn't have much potential for wind. So our best chance is this hydropower, and we have limited sites, limited potential only, so it has to be tapped. And once this project is done, far from it being environmentally negative, it's going to be positive. Positive in that sense, it's going to recharge the land, dry land areas. Flora and fauna which are getting dried out because of June cultivation will be revived. Reforestation can be done. And then we have seen with Doyang, after the water body was done, these are more falcon which we never imagined can fly. So there will be positive impacts of this, and then the marine life, the fishes. There will be fish ladders where the fish population will not be affected. The breeding will not be affected. So the only concern earlier was the fish, because we are putting a physical dam, but there will be safeguards for the fishes also. And as far as the other flora and fauna is concerned, far from negatively impacting it, I feel it will recharge that area. After March 2025, this issue will go outside the hands of the state government. It'll be beyond the control of the state. And so, beyond the control in that sense, the state will no longer have the option to give it to any other company. No. Because the MOU is there. And that one, the state government is unlikely to cancel it because the company has done nothing wrong. The delay is not because of the company, it is because of our own people's refusal or unwillingness. So I don't see the government canceling the contract, and I don't see the company just allowing it to be withdrawn. So if it gets lapsed in March, then the extension of the TEC may not be given. Department also will find it difficult to apply even for the extension. And without that, no new company or no new developer can come in. Techno-economic clearance. Yeah. So without that, there will be no financial closure. No investors can come. No banks will lend. And with this agreement already with this present company developer, a third party cannot come without their agreement. So the issues, unless it is solved now, even with a new party, the issue still remains, right? The land issues, submergence, or the local issues. It's not the issue created by the developer, but those are internal within us. So even if you change X number of developers, the issue, if it's still there, it cannot move forward.
My name is Lanutoshi Ayer, President of the Our Students Conference.
Well, my name is Mr. Temong Konyak. I'm the President of Konyak Students Union.
Myself, Tapi Bom, President Bom Student Conference.
Thank you for having us. About today's meeting, it was convened by the Department of Power, Nagaland, regarding the 186 megawatt Dikhu hydroelectric project, which is in which comprises of Mogokchong, Longling, and Mon District. Actually, this was the first meeting initiated by the department with the 3 student unit. We are also new regarding this project, but what to say, we have learned a lot today, and I think my colleagues, my counterparts can supplement.
Yes, this is our first meeting with the Department of Power, Government of Nagaland. They have invited us and they have highlighted all the so many things, so many upcoming uh, projects that they are bringing with that Dikhu hydro project. And yeah, it was a great opportunity to attend this program.
I think this project will be very beneficial, not only to the affected villages, but to the to, all the 3 districts, because what we have seen in the Doyang Hydro project. We have seen great development in that area, in the impacted area, and we have seen great rise of entrepreneurship, and also the Lothas, they are doing great business in tourism, and we have seen uh, business flourishing in the district. So if this Dikhu hydro project it is come into place, then it will be a great benefit for entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs, and upcoming entrepreneurs of the 3 districts. Agidi ko nishna doyang hydro project te nagamanu sob kani ekta leisure place ekta ho jaise. Aru tahan gusti khan aru kun kiba kuri ase tahan do beshi beneficial. And in the first place, I was told that even the villages impacted by the Doyang hydro project, they were apprehensive, reluctant. But I was told that at the moment they are asking for more projects, similar projects in their areas. So at the moment, we have also few villages very apprehensive of this said project, and if we can convince or if we can clear the apprehensions, doubts, then uh, this project will be very beneficial for tourism industries.
Actually, this project, I think it started year back. Not this is not a new project, uh, but the department has called up only today, and we are having the AG meeting with say, and we come to know that this project to be benefit over in our partner, and then moreover when it comes to the issue related to the education system or something like student activities, we can clarify it or we can take any decision. But regarding this water geographical, I mean like water and land, we have a travel apex body that is our Pom People Council. So whatever decisions they made, we'll follow according to them. That's all.
This is my appeal to the Kangching and Neang village. Takan ini itu project karni olop apprehensive unya honije amikan aji aina. Aro takan maybe they have some misconceptions. Itu karni itu project to nagamanu sob karni beneficial ase most amikan tinda district karni Mokokchong, Longleng, aro mon gane aro kondishna takan newspaper de amikan dikhi paise ke 50% of the land will be submerged niga takan idukan kunba apprehensive kona likha bi paise olivi as per the department takan koi ase ki iman dak effect no ho aro idu impact iniga ekta ho bole as bole survey do kurubu tibi survey do kura bishide idu iniga impact as bole do why take up the project na ido amikan local population aru human existence karni idu project to program hobole as bole do department rabi no logo holibe idia without any survey amikan iniga apprehensive for do idu amikan sob karni phal noi idu karni request kure ase villagers kan sob ki idu project to at least takhan bi idu survey kurugo dibi idu bishide idu laga findings hisab te amikan bi department ra idu go forward kurugna no kurugo dade mon actual data ai jabo itu technical issues kan itu ki ase ami kan sob jani jabo aru kon nishina mon Nagaland do age jabo garne kunbra brado sacrifices kurubo lagi ami kan sob kunbra ami kan Naga nation garne ami kan puila ami kan forefathers aru Naga freedom fighters kan pra struggle kurna ase itu nishna amikan Nagaland development gane land owners kan pra mati do amikan sob karne itu iniga contribute kura nai gole to amikan age gidia bi nejabo amikan tribal areas te khili development projects kan iman theri problem ulai amikan mati issue karne land owners pra mati karne olop iniga problem bishi thaka karne age jabo na pare itu pra Naga manu sob karne itu Kangching village pra aru Niang village pra itu Naga manu karne sacrifice kure ase amikan aru government pra aru department pra koi ase land kiman jai ase farm land aru ki development activities kun de impact hobo fairly compensate kuro inia aji department pra koa amikan jani paise to mati holibi ki holibi itu free ba dibuli nohoi government pra fairly compensate kuri dibu inia aji jani paise itu nishina amikan la mati kiman da impact hoboli ase itu project karni nohina itu naga manu garne aru naga manu garne development garni di ase itu laga understanding garne amikan aru itu inika itu project to duita village karni age jabo paranai gole itu amikan history will not be kind to us na duita village karni itu amikan Nagaland itu development rukhi jaise ko itu amikan sabe to itu kiman afsos kota aru inia development projects ani bole years and years kheta ba jite amikan anibo pare aru Nagaland government te iman resources nai ge aji yede recheck koise kali date bonabo inika la kota amikan iman resources na amikan sob pa jani ase to inika opportunity adam dia amikan sob pra land owners kiman ase to not only about longling moon brabi hobi mogokchung brabi hobi NOC দিছে ইটো বিচিতে এগ্রি কৰিছে কলে তো MOU সাইনিং হ'ব ইনিকা টাইম দে কম্পেনসেশন লা ইস্যু কি বিচি আইব গভর্নমেন্ট বা ফেয়ারলি কম্পেনসেট কৰিব গইছে আমি গান ইটো প্ৰজেক্ট আগে যাবলৈ একটা প্ৰিভিলেজ টু দিব লাগে ডিপাৰ্টমেন্ট গিবে একটা চান্স দিব লাগে তাংগি তো সার্ভে কৰিবলৈ একবাৰ অপৰচুনিটি দিবি না সার্ভে দে ঠিক হোৱা নাই গলি তো আমি খান ফৰ্ম ষ্টুডেন্ট কাউন্সিল কংয়াক ষ্টুডেন্ট ইউনিয়ন হাউস ষ্টুডেন্ট কনফারেন্স আমি খান পৰা ইটো safety nai itu rukhabi ko do amikan bolibi without any survey amikan assumptions pra aru hearsay pra amikan itu project iman bhal rukhai dili itu amikan tinda district kani nuina Nagaland naga iman dangor problem de amikan power dependence state ekta nishina de itu bishitu kase itu kani itu hi appeal ase bhabi sabo lage aru ekta at least survey gani chance dibo lage aru itu project to age jabole amikan bi tahan bi ekta second thought থাকিলে নাগা মানুহ সব কানি ভাল কিন্তু লংলেং গাড়ি নহয় এইটো mogokchang গাড়ি নহয় এইটো মন গাড়ি নহয় নাগা মানুহ গাড়ি আমি খান বি কি কৰো এইটো আমি খান লাভস্তি ভাবি কিমান তাক এইটো মাটি স্যাক্রিফাইস কৰো পাৰো এইটো একটা ভাবনা কৰিলে বেছি ভাল বনা এইটো ৰিকুৱেষ্ট এটা জানাই দি আছে থ্যাংক ইউ